Testing, testing. Hi there. My name is Rohan Bebe, and today we are going to be talking about what are earthquakes. So what is an earthquake in the first place? Well, so you know the earth, right? So the most top layer, the one that we're standing on, is known as the earth's crust. And did you know that the earth's crust is not one whole mass of land? It's actually split into various pieces. Okay, so they're like various pieces, like a puzzle. Okay, so each piece is known as a tectonic plate. Tectonic plates. So an earthquake happens when a tectonic plate bumps into another one. Yeah, you know, it can be from pushing, sliding, and other stuff. You know. And when this happens, the earthquake will be there, known as the fault. So it's going to be there. So what are the pieces of an earthquake, you might ask? So when an earthquake happens, where the earthquake happens is known as the hypocenter. This is known as the hypocenter, and where it comes from the surface is known as the epicenter. Now, earthquakes are most of the time, you cannot feel it, but sometimes earthquakes can be very hard. You know, they can shake, if you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, that was a bit cringy. Alright, so then, there are also three types of earthquakes. Convergent boundary, when a tectonic plate moves above another tectonic plate, this is how mountains and hills are created. Then we have divergent boundary, which is when two tectonic plates just move away from each other, creating a rift zone, which is eventually where a river is born or where a piece of the ocean is born. And then we have transform fault, which is basically when two tectonic plates slide across each other. Now, the scary thing about earthquakes is that they can happen at any time, no warnings, any day. So how do you survive one? Well, here is how it works. So first, when you start to feel shaking, or just remember when you're watching the news or hear on a radio, if they say there's going to be an earthquake warning, here are the following things you need to do. So get your any heavy stuff and put it on the walls, and get as many resources as you can. So like lighter objects will just be inside drawers or on the floor. So then you would need a supply of stuff, of water, food, a flashlight, and medical gear. Okay, and you just have to wait out until the earthquake's over. But what happens if you don't get a warning and it happens all of a sudden? Don't worry. Here are some tips on how to survive. Okay, so when it starts to happen, do not panic. Stay calm. First get to the ground. Okay. First, get to the ground, okay, on all fours, and then cover your head and neck, okay? Or if you see any table you can hide under, then go crawl underneath it and hide. And last step is to hold on. So grab on to the desk and, and move with the shaking until the shaking stops. Okay? And then you need to safely exit the building. Now, before you do that, check if you have any injuries and check the damage around your environment, aka your house. Once after that, once after that, you can go help others. But there might be aftershocks. So do the same thing again. Crawl on your knees and cover your head and your neck. Always protect this area. Always protect this area. And that's about how you survive an earthquake and what earthquakes are. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.